Welcome back. Previously we learned how to connect the micro switch to turn on the LED. Now we are going to use a sensor to turn on this LED. Interested to know what sensor we are going to use? Let's remove this by selecting and pressing the delete key in your keyboard. It's deleted. Now what is the sensor that we are going to use? Yes, just scroll down in the component list. You will see this photoresistor. You know what is a photoresistor? Let me explain to you. Let's close this component list. Let's take a closer view of this. Okay, this type physically the component a photoresistor also looks like this. When we do our photoresistor, I'll show you in the online class. Now this is called photoresistor, or we call this as LDR, so meaning light dependent resistor. Okay, so what is that light dependent resistor? So it is also a resistor like this resistor, which is called fixed resistor, because this value is already 360 ohms and it is also printed here with the color code, which means the value does not change, it is fixed. So these are called fixed resistors. But whereas this resistance value will change when light falls on it. Yeah, sounds interesting. I'll show you how to do it. So let's first remove this. Let's keep this resistance, no problem. So we will have this resistance here. So this LDR is also a non-polarity component, which means it does not have polarity, just like our LED, which has a polarity device. Polarity device meaning, can you try? Polarity device meaning, can you try answering this in the comment? I'll be happy to give you a thumbs up if you have answered it correctly. Okay, now this LDR is here, so we're going to connect this one here. Click here, and then click here. Okay, we have connected here. Next, let's go to our click here, and let's click here, then connect it to the negative terminal. So that's all. We made our connection. There's no polarity, as I told you. This LDR can be either way connected to the positive terminal instead of a negative also. Okay, now that we have done our circuit, let's start connecting it. So to see how it's working, we need to start stimulation. When I say stimulation, can you see this LED is glowing a little bit, but why it's not glowing properly? It's because the negative terminal here is going through LDR, which is not allowing the negative voltage to pass here. Why is it not allowing? So physically when light falls on it, the resistance value will go down, otherwise the resistance value will be too high. We already seen in our first experiment, when the resistance value is too high, the light LED will be glowing dim. So when will it reduce? So when light falls on this LDR, the resistance value decreases and this light should glow, right? So physically we can actually make a light flash on it, but here in our virtual, how can we do that? Click on this, then you have a dragon here. So you have this light here and this is dark side. So when I pull this like this, light is allowed to fall on this LDR. See, the more light falling on it, it is more brighter. Can you see this? It's so brighter. So when I drag this to the darker side, so it's reducing, the brightness is reducing. Can you observe that? Isn't it superb? Yes, it's so thrilling, right? So when I actually do this physically, you will be really enjoying it. You will be thrilled to see that when you flash a light from your mobile or torch light, the light LED glow turns on and you will be enthralled to watch it live. But we will do all that in our live class when we do our work with our components. So if you're interested to do this experiment on live with components, you should join one of our course. So you should join our basic electronic course so that you can do this experiment with me live on class. Okay, so why can you actually use this sensor project? Can you guess about it? So I'm going to increase this. Let's finish this class. So the more brighter the light falling on it, it's working. So where can we use this sensor? Can you guess this and comment about it? So where can we actually use this light sensor? So I would use this where in darkness I will keep this sensor. So when a thief or somebody flash their light on top of it, it starts giving the light start glowing, or instead of a light I can also use a buzzer. How can we use a buzzer to it? That we will learn it in our next class. So that way we can use this as a burglar system. Oh, I have done one prank video with this LED and buzzer. That will be quite interesting. You should take a look at it. The link to that video is in my description, as well as it is popping right on top of this video. So just hold your control key and then click on it. You'll be able to see the prank video that I have done with this. It will be very interesting. Leave your comment. Okay, that's the end of this class 3 today. So today we learned how to use an LDR sensor. So thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you in another lesson 4. So lesson 4, what are we going to learn? That's surprising. You should watch that. See you all. Thank you.